You know that friend who always cancels plans? The one who says, "I'm tired," or "maybe next time," again. Most people think they're avoiding others, but that's not what's happening. They're protecting their energy. If you genuinely feel more peaceful staying at home than going out, this isn't a flaw. It's not something you need to fix. And it definitely doesn't mean you're missing out on life. Some people recharge by being around others. The noise, the conversations, the movement, it gives them energy. But for others, it works the opposite way. Even enjoyable social interactions slowly drain them. Not because they don't like people, but because their nervous system processes stimulation more deeply. Home is where that system finally gets to rest. Psychology explains this through something called optimal arousal. Some people feel best with high stimulation. Others feel best with less. Neither is better, they're just different. And staying home isn't only about personality. For many people, it's about control and safety. Outside, the world is unpredictable. Small talk you don't mean, plans that change, noise you can't escape. At home, you choose the light, the silence, the pace. That sense of control creates calm, especially for people who are sensitive, anxious, or emotionally aware. This is something people rarely talk about. Research shows that people who enjoy solitude often think deeply, create more, and reflect better. They don't need constant stimulation because their inner world is already active. Staying home doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing what actually restores you. Yet society quietly judges this. Being out is seen as living. Being in is seen as wasting time. But that idea comes from comparison, not truth. A quiet evening with comfort food, a familiar show, and no pressure isn't sad. It's clarity. Of course, there's an important difference to acknowledge. Sometimes staying home comes from fear, from anxiety, from emotional heaviness that makes leaving feel exhausting, and that deserves care and support, not judgment. The real question isn't why do you stay home? It's does staying home make you feel fuller or smaller? If it fills you, it's peace. If it shrinks you, it's something asking for help. But if you love being home, truly, you're not behind. You're not boring. You're not antisocial. You simply find meaning in smaller moments, in routines, in familiarity, in stillness. Psychologists call this a low-stimulation preference. It means you don't need constant excitement to feel alive. Your life isn't quieter because it's empty. It's quieter because it's intentional. So if you've ever felt misunderstood for choosing home, this is your reminder. You're not wrong. You're just listening to yourself. Let me know, do you feel most at peace at home, or do you feel pressure to be somewhere else? And if you want more psychology that helps you understand yourself instead of judging yourself, the next video will explain something you've probably felt but never had words for.